Hi, I'm Enchanting Nubianette. Welcome back. And if you're viewing my channel for the first time, welcome. Earlier today, in Brooklyn, New York City, the streets were bustling with their usual energy. Tourists were snapping photos, street vendors were selling their items, and New Yorkers were rushing, as usual, to their next destination. An incident occurred because a truck was parked illegally. It was blocking a bus stop. Then an MTA bus pulled up, but the driver was unable to stop at the curb. At the Brooklyn stop, a wheelchair bound man was waiting on the sidewalk. As the bus doors swung open, the potential passenger maneuvered his motorized wheelchair, carefully guiding himself. But just as he was an arm's length away, something caused a problem. Maybe it was a small piece of debris on the pavement, or maybe the street was unleveled. But it caused one of the wheels of his chair to jerk unexpectedly. In a snap, the wheelchair tipped over, and he found himself sprawled on the hard concrete, the wind knocked out of him. Here's when the incident becomes even more puzzling. The bus driver, he retracted. He didn't leave the doors open, and he closed the doors of the bus. And the potential passenger lay there, stunned and disoriented. He was trying to gather himself. He looked up just in time to see the bus lurch forward and its engine roaring as it sped away. The driver hadn't noticed him, or perhaps chose not to. Now, all I know is the bus driver opened its doors and he was coming toward the bus. So, how is it that the bus driver did not see him? That baffles me. Nothing else was in the way, there was no other obstruction. So, either way, the bus was gone, leaving him, the wheel-bound man, on the busy street, not on the sidewalk. I could only imagine his moment of despair, his vulnerability. For a moment, this man felt a wave of frustration and helplessness. That's all I could imagine for him. I know he was used to facing challenges as a disabled person in a big city, but this is totally different. Being on the ground, again, vulnerable and exposed, it was a position that I could imagine that he hadn't been in a long time. So he took a deep breath, trying to calm the panic rising in his chest. And as he lay there, he saw the blurred faces of people passing by. But thankfully, a worker wearing a neon yellow vest reached over and assisted him. He was able to sit firmly in his wheelchair, and an EMT was also called. The bus driver and the incident, recorded on surveillance cameras, are now being investigated by the MTA. An MTA department representative made a statement, in quotes, "This was an unfortunate situation for a customer who would have been able to safely board the bus had a truck not been illegally parked, blocking the bus stop. We are thankful he was not seriously injured." Newly expanded bus camera enforcement will be ticketing vehicles blocking bus stops with fines up to $250 for repeat offenders, to make it safer for passengers to board and get off. This entire incident is under review by the New York City Transit Management. End of quotes. So presently, the outcome of this incident caused mixed reactions from residents and so many people around the city. Some people said the bus driver may not have seen the man fall. I mean, who knows? I think if the bus doors are open and nothing was blocking, he should have seen him, but I'm not sure because I wasn't there. Other people said the bus driver should have helped the man. Now, I'm pleased that improvements will take place very soon. Fortunately, the man is in satisfactory or near satisfactory condition, and he still can maintain his independence because he wasn't seriously hurt. And I'm interested to see the feedback or outcome of the investigation as well. That's all I have to say for now. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks a million and stay safe wherever you are.
But the bus drives off, leaving the man stranded. The Saturday morning incident now garnering mixed reactions from locals. Chris Matishzik says he's seen the man in the wheelchair on this block where he works. He speculates that the bus driver may not have seen the man fall into the road.
When you drive the wheelchair, it's a little bit low level. You could not, it's not that much visible.
Others say there could have been more effort to help the man.
I believe the bus driver should have stopped and assisted the person that was on the floor. He needed assistance.
MTA officials are pointing to a truck they say was blocking the bus stop. In a statement, a spokesperson says this was an unfortunate situation for a customer who would have been able to safely board the bus had a truck not been illegally parked, blocking the bus stop. We are thankful he was not seriously injured. The MTA also highlighting its newly expanded bus camera enforcement program, which will be ticketing vehicles blocking bus stops with fines of up to $250. The bus driver has since been taken out of service, pending an internal review. The video has sparked a broader conversation about the accessibility of public transportation in the city for passengers with disabilities. Sandeep suggests the MTA look into making the bus stop ADA accessible.
That could be another issue also, that how is the bus stop set up for handling wheelchair or similar handicapped people? That has to be looked into, in my opinion.
Now, the MTA says this bus stop is, in fact, accessible. We're told every bus is equipped with a deployable ramp, which would allow passengers in wheelchairs to board safely. Now, the MTA says the issue is that the truck was illegally parked at this stop, which prevented the bus from being able to park close to the curb.